Good afternoon, Dunkirk and Fredonia listeners, and welcome to High Noon Friday, Fredonia's longest-running variety radio program, brought to you by WCBF 88.9 The Voice and WDVL 89.5 The Inferno. I'm Chloe Kowalyk.
And I'm Hunter Halterman. Today's episode is available streaming worldwide at fredoniaradio.com.
Coming up, we will have news, sports, and weather. But first, campus news. Just over 60% of all SUNY Fredonia students have voted in the 2020 election, meeting the goal set by the campus's American Democracy Project. Fredonia students were perfectly on board with the number of Americans who voted in the general election last year. The amount of student voters is said to have substantially increased by almost 22% in comparison to the 2016 election 4 years prior. 2,327 students voted. Dr. Angela McGowan-Kirsch, the chair of the American Democracy Project, has said, quote, "We're proud of our students for being committed to exercising their right to vote despite all hurdles placed before them due to the COVID-19 pandemic," end quote. Dr. Cedric Howard has recently announced that he is stepping away from his position as Vice President of Enrollment and Student Services at SUNY Fredonia. Howard will then be moving on to a new position at the University of Northern Colorado as the Vice President of Student Affairs. As of Tuesday, Dr. Tracy Stanger has taken the role of Interim Vice President and Student Affairs in Dr. Howard's place, until a permanent replacement is decided.
Thanks, Chloe. Today we'll be having our classically chaotic segment, Trivia, slightly after 12. We will also be listening to a few of our weekly segments, such as Just the Facts, The Phantom Zone, and Game Show Dissect.
Let's start with our local news and sports updates prepared by Jazzman Josh and Trevor, followed by our weather update prepared and read by Jules. What's going on, Josh?
Good afternoon, folks. I'm your host, Jazzman Josh, with this week's local news. According to the Chautauqua County Department of Health, there has been a total of 13,791 recorded COVID-19 cases in Chautauqua County, with the department reporting 350 new cases within the week ending November 6th. Thankfully, about 62% of the country's population is fully vaccinated, and vaccine clinics are starting to roll out third doses of Pfizer and Moderna for the immunocompromised. Check the Chautauqua County Department of Health website to see if you are eligible for the third dose, and keep an eye out on your email for upcoming clinics on campus. Please remember to wear your mask and wash your hands whenever possible. In recent news, the election results have revealed that Byron Brown has won the popular vote as a write-in over India B. Walton for Buffalo mayor, with about 58.9% of the vote. Since the start of this fall 21 semester at Fredonia, there has been 32 crimes reported in the Fredonia Police Blotter. The most common crime is criminal mischief, with 9 cases mostly regarding damaged vehicles in student parking lots and graffiti on campus buildings. The next 2 most common crimes are sex offenses and larceny, with 5 cases each. Last semester, I myself had my bike stolen from the bike rack outside of Hemingway. Remember, if you ever need to report something to the campus police, they are located in the 2nd floor of Gregory Hall, or you can call them at 716-673-3333. And here are the events coming up this week. Today is the Veteran Remembrance Ceremony at the Multipurpose Room in Williams Center. That will be at 3:30 p.m. to remember, honor, and show gratitude to the countless men and women who have served the United States through branches of the armed forces. Then tomorrow, Saturday, November 13th, will be the clothing swap by Fred Gross, also at the Multipurpose Room. It will be at 12 o'clock noon. Bring some used clothes and swap them out for a new pair of stylish threads. Sunday, November 14th, at 7:30 p.m. in NPR, we'll be having the drag show. Tickets are on sale at the Williams Center ticket office, and they are $3 for students and $6 for non-students. Monday, November 15th, will be Culture Fest 21, also at the Williams Center NPR. At 6 o'clock, come on by to enjoy some art, crafts, music, and international foods. Tuesday, November 16th is open mic night at Tim Hortons in Williams Center. And then Wednesday, November 17th is a bubble tea sale / fundraiser, also at NPR at 2 o'clock. This sale will benefit international student scholarships with a suggested donation of $5. Thanks for tuning in. This has been the local news with Jazzman Josh.
Hello everyone, my name is Trevor Hauer here with your High Noon Friday Sports Update. Week 10 in the NFL has arrived as there was a major upset alert last night in the Thursday night football matchup between the Miami Dolphins and Baltimore Ravens. The Dolphins shocked the nation and beat the Ravens 22-10 in Hard Rock Stadium in downtown Miami. Dolphins backup Jacoby Brissett got the start last night and suffered a knee injury that took him out of the game, which allowed Dolphins starter Tua Tagovailoa to play the rest of the game. The Dolphins are now 3-7 after the victory, and the Ravens fall to 6-3 in the AFC. In college hoops, the season just got underway on Tuesday night, and Gonzaga, UCLA, and Kansas have taken the bull by the horns and are top 3 in the national top 25 right out of the gates to start the season. Cameron Gooden looked like an all-pro after Gonzaga took down Dixie State on Tuesday night as he netted 15 points in 31 minutes of play. The madness in college basketball has just gotten started, so buckle up for the rest of the way. In the NHL, the Buffalo Sabres have seemed to find their usual way again. After starting off the season 5-1-1, they have fallen to 5-2-2, putting them at 6th in the Atlantic Division as they host the Edmonton Oilers tonight at 7 o'clock. The Oilers come into this one with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl on an absolute tear and all the momentum going their way. Can the Sabres buckle down and abruptly stop the Oilers from carrying that momentum into their own house? Next, the Sabres have the Leafs, Penguins, Flames, and Rangers coming up throughout this week and next week. You've been listening to your sports update on High Noon Friday on WCVF 88.9 The Voice and WDVL 89.5 The Inferno.
The Northern Chautauqua Weather Update, being brought to you by Fredonia Radio Systems.
Good afternoon, Fredonia. It's your resident weather girl here, Jules Hoepting, bringing you the weekend forecast. Autumn is slowly but surely passing the baton on to winter. Sometimes the transition is not so smooth. It gets a bit shaky, aka windy, but winter is getting its grasp on the baton and it will be running into spring in no time. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that these next few days will bring snow that melts into rain, temperatures averaging in the 50s and 40s. Today, slight chance of showers before 1 p.m., mostly sunny with a high near 53, wind 13 to 18 miles per hour with gusts as high as 29 miles per hour. Tonight, showers likely mainly after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 38. Saturday, showers likely, cloudy with a high near 44, breezy. Saturday night, rain showers likely before 2 a.m., then rain and snow showers likely, cloudy with a low around 34. Sunday, rain and showers likely, becoming all rain after 8 a.m., cloudy with a high near 42. So, whether you're racing around the store, buying presents before the supply runs out, or, like me, furrowing your eyebrows at the concept of buying stuff for other people just because you're supposed to? Well, just be sure to wear a coat, hat, and mittens this weekend, okay? Well, that's all for today, folks. I'm Jules Hoepting. Let's bring it on back to our hosts.
Thank you, Josh, Trevor, and Jules. We're going to dive right into our weekly segments. To start, here's Just the Facts. Welcome back to Just the Facts, where we're going to talk about only facts and absolutely no opinions. Today, I am Hunter with my friends Alex.
Hello.
And Chloe.
Hello.
And today, we're going to be returning to a topic from last season. Last semester, we talked about facts about ourselves. However, this time, we're going to talk about facts about each other.
Ooh, fancy.
What's your fact about Alex, Chloe?
That was really mean the way you said that. I feel like I'm being interrogated right now.
I did check my phone because I was about to go like, what's your fact about Chloe, Alex? I had to make sure I have my names right.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm Chloe, by the way.
We change our names every day.
Yeah, we just we rotate. So
Yes.
Sometimes Hunter is Alex and Alex is Hunter.
That's why you
and
said
I'm
today
Hunter.
you're Hunter.
On Saturdays, I'm Samantha.
Yeah,
Samantha?
Yeah.
It's
Interesting.
understandable.
Interesting. Anyways, my Alex fact is that I'm going to be very kind to you here, Alex.
Oh, yeah?
Alex is the absolute best secret keeper in the entire world.
I know
Listen,
where
let me
this
tell
is
you why.
going.
Because over the summer, Alex and I spent a lot of time on Xbox, and we had a lot of good conversations.
Yes.
And I felt absolutely no limitation into what I could tell Alex, because the next day he would not remember it. Alex is like a vault, like that you can never open up again. Like he has all of these like secrets of mine, but he doesn't remember any of them. So that Alex is the best at keeping secrets. You could tell him anything and he won't remember it, no matter how significant it is.
I will have very important conversations that like Alex needs to know. And I'll go to him the next day and talk about it, and he'll go, we didn't talk about that.
Right, Alex? Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
See,
I would just love to know what these conversations are. Do
Because
have
you
a-
don't remember them.
Exactly. Do you have a specific conversation in mind, Hunter?
We've talked about like High Noon Friday sometimes, and you're just like, what?
It's honestly really impressive, Alex, that you just have that capability. Like, look at you go.
Is it a capability? Is it a superpower? I don't feel like
I
it's a
feel like you
Forgetting.
I feel like you truly live by the motto "forgive and forget."
Yep,
Mainly the
it's
forget
true.
part.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm like, what's that one animal that like forgets really quick? Goldfish. I'm like
Goldfish.
a goldfish.
Yes.
I think you're worse than a goldfish.
Oh.
Wow, that was true, but it was like really
I
intense.
think goldfish have memories of like 3 seconds. I'm lucky if you have like 2.5.
I think it was 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
2.5 seconds of memory right
See,
there.
here's the thing though: are you just selective listening, or are you really forgetting?
No, because he's listening. Like we'll have like at least in my experience,
Yes.
we'll have good conversations, and he listens and he responds to what I say, but then like 24 hours later, not even, we'll go back into the same setting and start talking about something, and I'll reference that same thing that we talked about the day before, and he has no recollection of it. So
I have to write things down or I'll forget them.
Now, Alex.
Yes.
What's your fact about me?
My fact about you, about Hunter Halterman. Hunter, middle name Halterman.
James.
Yes.
James, you
I
knew
didn't know
that.
if you wanted your middle name.
That's
out
all
there.
right, man.
Hunter James Halterman. My fact about you is you don't like soup.
I don't.
You're anti-soup. You're anti-soup establishment. That's my fact. I can't get it. I love soup.
I love soup, too.
Even more fun fact.
Yes.
Approximately 2 nights ago, I had soup for dinner.
That was
Did you
like
enjoy it?
the end of the
Oh
world.
yeah, it was fine. I
Don't
can
look
only
at me
eat
like that.
certain soup, mainly chicken noodle.
Chicken noodle's like the only soup you can eat.
Also, I have a little
You're
bit of a
weird.
rant.
What?
Okay.
I opened that entire can and I ate that entire can.
Yeah.
And there was like 2 pieces of chicken.
Yeah.
yeah, that's how it be, like all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Rough.
See, what
Yeah.
you gotta do is you gotta make your own soup.
And I mentioned that. I was like, Hunter, we should make soup.
Yes.
I'm down.
And he said he was down, but it has to be chicken noodle soup,
Yeah.
which is
Yes.
fine. That is the only soup that I
Have
have
you
a
ever
good
had like
recipe for.
tomato soup?
I don't like tomatoes.
He doesn't like tomatoes, but he's okay with. You're okay with ketchup, right?
Yeah. It's all right to a point.
What about
Can't be
carrot
excessive.
soup?
I've never had carrot
What is
soup.
carrot soup?
Carrot
I
soup.
assume
Probably
it's
what
just
it
soup with
sounds
carrots.
like. Yeah.
Potato soup?
I've
I
had
have,
potato
yeah.
soup.
I have.
Do you like them?
No.
Oh, horrendous.
Now, Chloe,
What?
let's get to my fact about you.
No.
So this is gonna be a little odd for these two. My fact about Chloe is that she is perhaps one of the most kind and nicest people that I know.
That's not your real fact.
It's just not to us.
I knew there was a but. I was like, there's no way Hunter is going to say that I'm nice.
Oh, you really are nice. You're such a genuinely sweet person. Just not to us. There's
I don't
times.
even know how to respond.
My favorite part about this is we'll go into like VGS, which is our show on Thursday nights. You should listen to it. Thursday, 6 p.m. on WCVF 88.9.
Uh-huh.
And me and Hunter will just relentlessly bully Chloe. And Chloe will will hit back,
Yeah.
She has her own quips, And then we'll end the show and Chloe's mom texts her, says, "You should be nicer to those boys. Why are you so mean to them?"
She doesn't know. She does not know what it's like, okay?
We'll be like, "Hey, Chloe," and Chloe will like Heimlich maneuver, like slam us into the ground.
She'll just like suplex me
Yeah.
like across the room.
Yeah, I've been eating pizza in our living room one time, and I literally saw Chloe walk up to Hunter, minding his own business, and just like sweep him out from under his legs.
I remember
Right
that. I
to
was
the
eating a
floor.
bowl of cereal and she was like, "Stop,"
Yeah.
and just did that.
Chloe pelted me with clementines one time. It was
She
very
did.
upsetting.
That was not me. I did neither of those things. Alex got pelted with oranges by his own
Clementines.
house.
We run a fact show here. Come on.
You know what I think?
No,
Here's
just
my
laugh.
hot take. Listen, this is my hot take. I need to find new friends.
Oh. See, this
This is the
what,
bullying.
This is what we're talking
Clementines.
about.
The Clementines.
This is what we're talking about. Did you just see that, Hunter?
Yeah, yeah.
This was our fact.
Did you see the look that she gave you when you said clementines?
Yeah.
She wanted to murder you. She wanted to
Yeah.
suplex you.
Yeah, she wanted to suplex me just for being factually correct.
I
As
just
you're
want
supposed
everyone
to
to
be on
know
Just the Facts.
that I am not physically capable of even pushing over either of these two people. I am a foot shorter than both of them. More than a foot shorter than Hunter. Okay, guys. Okay.
On that note,
That was a great fact.
I'm gonna
thank
cry.
you.
You're welcome.
I'm crying right now.
Thank you all for listening to this very fun episode of Just the Facts. We will see you all next time at the same time, same place with me, Hunter, Chloe, and Alex.
That's me.
I was
Thank you
in
for
there too.
listening.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That was great.
Hunter, I think we need to break up.
On our anniversary?
Yeah. Thank you. Next up is the Phantom Zone.
Welcome back.
Cut the intro, Ben. Cut the music.
What do you
Stop
mean?
everything.
What?
I have to say, I promised everyone Fozzie Bear
Uh-huh.
or Kermit the Frog, but I wasn't quite able to secure them. I did get a Muppet, though.
Okay,
This is a Muppet that we've all heard on air before here at Fredonia Radio Systems, actually. Former...
Beaker.
No. I got former High Noon Friday executive producer and WCVF program director and WDBL program director Matt Gillespie.
Where am I?
Hey, how's
Where
it
am
going,
I?
pal?
Oh.
Haven't seen you in a while.
It was you?
Yeah.
Well,
Now look,
what a fit.
I'll feed you if you play along, okay?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
so
the
hungry.
Phantom Zone. Well, I think we should introduce ourselves as the other host
Oh,
of the
sure.
show.
Yeah.
I'm Benjamin Anderson.
And I'm Jackson DiCarlo. I thought it'd be funny because now we have our Matt here. We could, he's our biggest fan.
I am.
He's
He
the biggest
is.
fan of the Phantom Zone.
He is. He really is.
So I figured I'd
Mm-hmm.
ask him questions about stuff that we've talked about in the show or the show itself. So you're very familiar with our good friend Zach Baggins, right?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Say true or false.
Okay.
He is a graduate of the Motion Picture Institute.
Oh, easy. False.
False is incorrect. That is something he did.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. See, that's what I said.
True or false?
That's literally
This
what I
is-
said.
But is it true that this is on his trivia page on IMDb? He
Okay.
wears glasses.
Oh, if it's on his IMDb page?
Yes.
Okay.
Correction, he uses glasses.
That's true.
All right, last bit of Zach Baggins trivia I'll give
Okay,
you.
okay.
How many tattoos does he have?
Ooh. Oh, how many tattoos?
Mm-hmm.
Easy. Is it 5?
More.
10.
Less.
7.
Yes, he does have 7 tattoos.
Yeah.
True or
Okay.
false? Wolfman has nards.
False.
That is incorrect. Wolfman does have nards.
Oh, he does have nards.
True or
Did he?
false?
That's
Wow.
Ben's birthday is tomorrow.
Ben's birthday is tomorrow. That is
Nope.
in fact not true. That's what I said.
All right.
Well, he's really proven himself as a fan
I
here.
think
What do
he
you
is.
think? Do you think he's
all right.
deserved a meal,
I-
though?
Maybe not yet.
No,
Okay.
please, I'm starving.
I think he needs to answer one trivia question for me.
Okay.
Give me 3 natural disasters
Okay.
that Mothman caused.
Oh, jeez. That's a hard one.
Tsunami, earthquake.
Give me exact
Specific.
disasters. More what we might consider terrorism.
It answers the question or it doesn't eat again.
Okay. He
What has it caused?
What did it cause?
he caused mass.
Which one? What?
He caused a mass.
Yeah.
I don't want to finish this.
Would you like me to give you a hint?
Yes, please.
This event happened in September that he caused.
What terroristic events on September has been caused? Gee, let me run down the list real quick. Let's see if any of them hit. Oh no. I don't. I literally have no clue. I don't even want to go there.
All right, Matt. This will make or break.
Okay.
This is it. Like, you kind of really been in a mixed bag. Like, it's probably like an even split of like you're lying or you are correct. So
Yeah, okay.
this is it.
It's easy.
This will determine whether or not I just throw you in the trunk and drive away, or if you get to have dinner with us.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is Mothman a gay icon?
Mothman is in fact a gay icon.
Is that your
Yes.
final answer?
It is. He is. I know it. Because I've seen it on multiple subreddits and I really wish I hadn't.
Well,
That is true.
it is very true.
Mothman is a
Very
gay
true.
icon. So congratulations, Matt. You've won your freedom.
Oh, thank God. I've been locked in that trunk for way too long.
Our number 1 fan here, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming onto the Phantom Zone. We know it's a dream come true.
Exactly.
Thank you for having me. Wonderful. I'm really glad I get to finally eat.
Good thing to know. This is also the final episode of the Phantom Zone.
Is Superman coming to take us out, or like is there just time up? How are we getting out?
We don't get out.
What?
We just float into the empty.
No,
vacuum
the
of
Phantom
void.
Zone's over.
Well,
Wait.
no, our show is over,
Hey,
not
just-
the Phantom Zone.
I'm gonna call Superman and have him let us out.
What happened? Did he float
Matt
away?
just floated away.
Oh God.
I'm gonna call Superman. Hang on. I'm calling Superman right now.
Superman?
It's ringing.
Hello, citizen.
Hey, Superman.
Yes?
General Zod threw me and my friend into the Phantom Zone, and we're hoping to get out. We've been doing a podcast in here for a few weeks, and we're kind of done.
We were kind of hoping you would have heard our podcast.
Fine.
Okay.
Guess I'll swing by.
I appreciate it. Okay, he's coming to get us.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, jeez.
Hello,
Oh,
citizens.
it's
I'm
Superman.
here.
Oh, Superman.
Hey, thanks for coming, Superman.
yeah.
Oh man, it was a crazy flight.
Hey,
Hey.
thanks. Can you let us out now?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, great. Superman's gonna let us out.
Yeah.
All right, I got his shoulder.
All right.
All right.
All right. I'm holding on to his cape.
Bye-bye, citizens, and thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening to the Phantom Zone,
Thanks for
everybody.
listening.
Thank you very much. Next up is Game Show Dissect. Previously on Game Show Dissect, we've talked about numerous classic game show formats such as Jeopardy and The Price is Right. Today, though, we're going to look into what is perhaps my favorite type of game show, parkour. More specifically, Wipeout and American Ninja Warrior. What do these shows have that others don't, and why does it make them my favorites? On today's episode of High Noon Friday's Game Show Dissect with me, Hunter Halterman, we are going to cover this question and more. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Overall, these shows have pretty similar concepts. With the exception of a few Wipeout courses, the goal is to proceed through obstacles of increasing difficulty and reach the end in the fastest time you can. The winner at the end of the day takes home a certain prize amount. For Wipeout, 50 grand, and for American Ninja Warrior, it has a varying amount. This being said, these two shows are also quite different in style. Wipeout is a show first established in 2008 that would feature 24 contestants competing in the qualifier round. In this round, the viewer would learn a very short bit about the contestant as they ran through the obstacles to get the fastest time they could. The obstacles varied from week to week, but the most iconic of them all are, of course, the big balls.
Those big balls aren't going anywhere. Watch out, big balls. Here comes Mindy.
Let's see how female football player Jody Van Zanten does with our big balls.
Says those are some pretty big balls. Trip to the big balls. Airfare, accommodations, and ambulance ride not included.
If a contestant failed to pass an obstacle, they would fall into a large pool of mud or water and then have to swim to the ladder for the next obstacle. The fastest 12 would move on to the next round, where instead of aiming for the fastest time, they would usually be competing head-to-head in a different challenge. One of these obstacles was known as the Sweeper, and featured all 12 remaining contestants standing on skinny posts, tasked to jump over a horizontal pole that swung round and round in a circle.
The sweeper has begun. Havoc will be wreaked. Let's see how our contestants will do. Ooh, the sweeper takes its first victim.
If a contestant fell during this round, they did not get a chance at redemption and were eliminated from the show. The last 3 or 4 players still remaining would move on to the final round of the episode, otherwise known as the Wipeout Zone. This was much like the first qualifier round, only much harder. If a contestant were to fall in this round, instead of swimming to the next obstacle, they would instead have to return to the obstacle they fell from and retry it. The winner of this round went on to be deemed the champion of the episode and won the $5,000 prize. As mentioned previously, American Ninja Warrior was quite similar in style. It featured roughly 100 contestants competing in a qualifier round trying to get the fastest time they could. The biggest difference from Wipeout to this, however, was that when you fell, there was no second chance. Once fallen, you were eliminated.
She's never been on a salmon ladder in competition. Watch her grip.
Qualifier rounds would usually last for a few episodes in a season, depending on the amount of players and the performance of them. Once the competition was narrowed down quite far, everyone remaining moved onto more rounds and then onto the finals. Obstacles got harder, more people got eliminated, and soon we would end up having our top 10 competitors out of the 100. In earlier seasons of the show, the top 10 would be sent to Japan, where the original Ninja Warrior was located, better known as Sasuke. They would practice in a boot camp of sorts until the national finals, which consisted of 4 stages. In order, these contained different obstacles that would test agility, strength, grip strength, and the final stage was a rope climb that they had to do in less than 30 seconds.
Now on to the doorknob grasper called Yarrow 5'10", 155, one of the greatest rock climbers in the world.
And that means that he's got really good grip strength, and that will be tested here on stage 3.
In addition to the aforementioned differences, the styles of each show varied. Wipeout, originally hosted by John Anderson and John Henson, would frequently feature the two making jokes at the expense of the contestants. That was all out of fun, but overall, this comedy really sold the entertainment aspect of the show. American Ninja Warrior, however, featured a lot less comedy and focused more on the competition itself. In more simplistic terms, Wipeout had you rooting for a fall, while American Ninja Warrior had you rooting for a win. On that note, however, we have reached the end of today's episode. Thank you for listening to Game Show Dissect, and I will see you next time. Stay competitive.
Thanks for the segment. Now, let's bring it to Cascio Fonseca with the international news.
Good afternoon, Fredonia. I'm Cascio Fonseca here with your High Noon Friday national news. In national news for this week, a SpaceX rocket carried 4 astronauts toward orbit Wednesday night, including the 600th person to reach space in 60 years. The repeatedly delayed flight occurred just 2 days after SpaceX brought 4 other astronauts home from the International Space Station. They should have been up there to welcome the newcomers, but NASA and SpaceX decided to switch the order based on Monday's ideal recovery weather in the Gulf of Mexico. Germany's Matthias Maurer claimed the number 600 position, according to NASA, based on his mission assignment. He and his 3 NASA crewmates arrived at the space station in under 24 hours, well over a week late. One of the astronauts was sidelined last week by an undisclosed medical issue. Officials won't say whether it was an illness or an injury, but noted it was not COVID-19 related. Bad weather also contributed to their flight delays. The list of 600 travelers ranges from those who have barely scratched space, like actor William Shatner last month, to US and Russian astronauts who have spent a year or more in orbit. This year's surge in space tourists helped push the tally over the 600 mark. In other national news, the US lifted restrictions Monday on travel from a long list of countries, including Mexico, Canada, and most of Europe, allowing tourists to make long-delayed trips and family members to reconnect with loved ones after more than a year and a half apart due to the pandemic. Starting from last Monday, the US is accepting fully vaccinated travelers at airports and land borders, doing away with a COVID-19 restriction that dates back to the Trump administration. The new rule allows air travel from previously restricted countries as long as the traveler has proof of vaccination and a negative COVID-19 test. Land travel from Mexico and Canada will require proof of vaccination, but no test. For air travelers, the airlines are required to verify vaccine records and match them against ID, and if they don't, they could face fines of up to nearly $35,000 per violation. Airlines will also collect information about passengers for contact tracing efforts. There will be CDC workers spot-checking travelers for compliance in the U.S. at-land borders. Customs and Border Protection agents will check vaccine proof. The move comes as the U.S. has seen its COVID-19 outlook improve dramatically in recent weeks since the summer Delta surge that pushed hospitals to the brink in many locations. That's all for national news this week. Now back to our hosts.
Thanks for the updates. Finally, we have something special for all of you listening. It's time for Trivia Slightly After 12. On this segment, we test the minds of students here on Fredonia's campus for the chance to win glorious prizes. This week, we have 2 wonderful contestants ready to win big by answering some questions in a classic trivia duel. Lightning sound effect. Please introduce yourselves. Oh, the mics aren't on. I'm very good at my job. Now they're on.
Hi, I'm Cascio. I'm the FRS News Director, and
Thanks,
I haven't lost this semester. Let's see what happens.
Hi, my name is Mel. I'm FRS's WDVL Program Director, and I also haven't lost. I've played 2 rounds.
Lightning sound effect.
So this is a duel of the undefeated.
Lightning. Yes, no.
Someone's gonna lose their undefeated title.
That's
here.
too many lightning effects. But yeah, this is a trivia duel, so I'll put on duel effects for a good 2 seconds. All right, that's all we can afford. Now it's time for a classic high noon trivia topic, the most expensive. We've done this about every semester I can remember. And this will be the one to remember, folks, because as we just said, these are undefeated champions of the semester.
Undefeated.
So someone's walking out of here as the trivia winner, and someone's walking out as not undefeated anymore. So, you know how it goes. We read the question, you shout your name, and you answer the question. If you get it right, yeah, you get a point. If you get it wrong, uh-oh, you don't get a point. Should we do the, if you miss the 50-50, the other person gets it, or should we do something else?
I would say,
There's only 2 of them and 4 answers.
There is only 2 of them. Let's say if they miss the 50-50, yeah, the other person gets it.
All right, so make sure you are confident in your ability, because if you miss, your opponent shall reap the benefits. Are we ready?
I am not.
Woo! Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, number 1. What you laughing at? Number 1. The most expensive slice of wedding cake sold for $29,000 at auction. Whose wedding did this slice of cake come from? Was it A, Jay-Z and Beyonce? B, the Duke and Duchess of Windsor? C, Salman and Sultana of Saudi Arabia? Or D, Marilyn Monroe and Joe DiMaggio? Mel.
A.
Jay-Z and Beyonce?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. Cascio.
C.
The Salman and Sultana of Saudi Arabia. That is also incorrect. So Mel, you have 2 options here.
Oh,
Well, class could also do it. Either of them could buzz
Oh,
in for
Mel,
50-50,
Mel,
but if they get it
Mel.
wrong, then the other person gets the
I
point.
did not know
Mel.
they could buzz in. Well, Mel
Well,
buzzed
yeah,
in.
it's buzzing.
I
Mel
got-
has buzzed in at least 6 times. So if she gets it wrong, then class gets 6
At least
points.
she remembered to buzz in this time.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but she's buzzed in at least 6 times. So if she gets it
Mel.
wrong 7 times, if she gets it wrong, then class gets 7 points.
Yeah.
What?
Alrighty, Mel.
Really?
Is it the Duke and Duchess of Windsor, or is it Marilyn Monroe and Joe DiMaggio?
You said $29,000, right?
$29,000. Slice of cake. Slice of
Slice
wedding
of
cake.
cake.
Wedding cake.
Ooh. I'm going to choose D.
D. Marilyn Monroe and Joe DiMaggio?
Yeah.
Cassio's the first one on the board. That is incorrect.
I didn't give him 7 points. I was just kidding.
Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, Mel.
But I will give you 7 points if you answer my funny bonus question after he reads his fun fact.
Yes. The fun fact
Sure.
is the Duke of Windsor, Edward VIII, is the shortest reigning monarch of the United Kingdom. He only reigned for 326 days.
It's not even a year.
That's not even a full year.
All right, here's my funny bonus question. In the hit sitcom Seinfeld,
Oh, man.
in an episode that aired in 1998 on April 23rd called The Frogger, Elaine eats a vintage slice of cake from what king's wedding? If you just somehow know this, I'll give you 7 points.
What
No?
I've
No
never
guesses?
seen Seinfeld. I'm the
That's
only
a
one.
sin.
Just guess a king.
Nothing?
King.
Nope.
No.
Cass, you got to guess?
King Henry VIII.
No.
Nope.
It was
King Edward VIII.
King Edward
Ooh.
VIII. The
I'll give
Duke
you a.
of-
Go ahead.
the Duke of Windsor, which was the previous question.
Oh, that's him.
Yes, that is him.
Oh, it was that cake?
Yes,
I
it
was like,
was
oh, it's the Duke of Windsor.
Wow.
Did you
No,
not
I put
plan
those
that
pieces
out?
together. I was like, oh, it's the Duke of Windsor. I don't know who that is.
The Duke
Hey,
of Windsor
what- I remember a
was King
Seinfeld episode about a cake. Oh, it's that one.
What
Now I
were
get
we
it.
just talking about?
Jackson with an oblivious point.
Let's see if we. No, I can't. I literally can't go on the
That
board. You
is
put me on the
true.
board, then you break the seal. Are
That
you
is-
sure you want to do that?
I almost did it. I
You
did.
almost did. That's a T instead of a J.
That is.
I will give anyone a point if they remember the name of the episode that I just listed.
I've never seen Seinfeld.
I literally
was
just said it.
Literally
like a
just
minute ago.
the episode name.
All I remember is Frogger.
What's the title of the episode?
Something to do with Frogger.
Give him half a point. It's called The Frogger.
I zoned out.
It's about George trying to get a Frogger cabinet out of a deli.
Oh.
But yeah, what a small world. Seinfeld also did an episode on this. It was old and alienated. It was funny. Jay Peterman was upset with her. Anyway, question 2. Holy cow. Which of the following is the most expensive Pokemon card? There's 2 question marks in this one.
Thanks, Chloe.
Is it A, an EX Dragon Frontiers Gold Star Holo Charizard number 100? Is it B, a Pokemon Super Secret Battle number 1 Trainer promo holographic card? Is it C, a Pikachu Illustrator promo card? Or D, a Neo Genesis First Edition holographic Lugia?
Cascio?
Cascio.
The Pikachu trainer?
The Pikachu Illustrator or
Yeah,
the secret?
the Pikachu Illustrator.
Okay, that is correct. The Pikachu Illustrator promo card. It was sold for $195,000 and is considered to be the rarest and most valuable Pokemon card in the world.
That was a wacky question.
Right, it was.
I don't even know where A, B, or C were inserted and all that. They all seem like one word to me.
I saw Mel's mind melt.
I zoned out.
Other fun fact, I once traded an EX Infernape card to some guy in 5th grade for lame Whale Lord and a Beedrill.
That was pretty lame.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I like Whale Lord and Beedrill.
Good job.
I think I got a 3rd one in there too. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, goodness. Alrighty, number 3. Out of the following, which is the most expensive combination in the original Monopoly? Is it A, boardwalk with a house, B, both Brown properties with a hotel on each, C, States Avenue with a hotel, or D, 3 of the railroads?
Well, look at this equation in the fun fact. Like, what is this?
Who wrote this?
Cascio?
What's that,
Cascio.
Cos?
Both brown spaces with a hotel?
No.
No, that is incorrect.
Can I ask to be read the answers again, please?
No.
Why not?
I feel like it's a bit complex.
It's either boardwalk with a house.
Okay.
It's not the Browns.
Yeah.
Either States Avenue with a hotel or 3 of the railroads.
A.
No.
No.
50-50. States Avenue with the hotel or 3 of the railroads. Anyone can buzz in. But again, if you are wrong.
I'll take it this time. Cascio?
Cascio.
The railroads.
Nope.
That is incorrect. Mel.
States
First point
Avenue
on
with
the
the
board.
hotel in order to get. Oh, sorry. This is your job.
Yes. Fun
I don't even
fact.
know what States Avenue is. I'm looking it up.
Yes. Fun fact.
Hang on. I'm pulling up the reference window.
I can't
Just
read the
relax.
fun
Relax.
fact.
I'm dual monitor. I'm multitasking.
Jesus
Fun fact. In order to get a hotel on States Avenue, you must have 4 houses. This will cost a total of $500. Plus, you also need to have all 3 pink properties, which is an additional $440, bringing your total to $940. Boardwalk plus house is $900. Brown plus 2 hotels is $620. Railroads $800. Hunter, why did you write this?
States Avenue is just
What?
it's just a purple one.
It's just a pink.
What?
I think
Right
it's one
there.
of those.
Like,
Yeah.
why? That's not the most expensive. It's just.
It's the most expensive
it's just,
combination.
Of course, it's got a hotel on it.
I think we should fire Hunter for this question.
I think Hunter should be fired.
Hunter should be fired. What a wacky
I guess
question.
it's just like, oh, I think you're supposed to think, is the blue one with a house, both Browns with a hotel, a purple one with a hotel, or 3 of the railroads worth more? I guess it's just like a brain teaser sort of thing instead of. Because I read it as, oh, what is the most expensive thing
Yes.
you can get in Monopoly? This one's more of a math thing.
We're firing Hunter.
Sorry, Hunter. insert former president.
You're fired.
And I will add nothing else to that quip. Number 4. Lightning sound effect. What is the most expensive movie script ever sold? Is it A, Deja Vu, B, Talladega Nights, C, The Long Kiss Goodnight, or D, Jurassic Park?
Expensive script ever sold.
Yes.
Because you know when people write a script, they like sell it to people.
Yes.
I hope to do that one day.
It's not even now so much like what are the answers. I'm just choosing between A, B, C, D.
Because that's how we do trivia here.
You
It's
hurt us
just-
so much. You know, we try so we
But, like,
research.
This is literally why I got in trouble my freshman year. They're like, "How do you know?" I'm like, "I'm listening. I'm just listening. I know the answer because I'm listening."
Cascio.
What's up,
something.
Cos? Save me.
Talladega Nights?
No.
I wish it was. I
That
love
was the
Talladega
second
Nights.
most expensive for
okay,
a while.
okay.
Fun fact: John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell have not made a good movie in a while. Do not watch Sherlock and Holmes. Or Holmes and Watson. That one's just a disgrace. Do you want? I can read them to you. What are you doing?
No, I just asked him what the letter was.
Yeah.
Of it that he
Okay,
chose.
A is Deja Vu,
Mhm.
C is The Long Kiss Goodnight, and D is Jurassic Park. I'm 90% sure Samuel L. Jackson's in the last two of those.
That means nothing to me.
Do you know who Samuel Jackson is?
No.
No, you don't know who Samuel L. Jackson
You don't know
is?
Nick Fury?
Nick Fury, the guy in Pulp Fiction.
Oh, yeah.
Mace Windu?
He's the guy who says, "Hold on to your butts."
I don't
in
watch-
Jurassic
I don't
Park.
watch
Do you
many
watch any
movies.
movies?
I don't
Do you know who
watch many
Denzel
movies.
Washington
That's
is?
It sounds familiar.
Denzel Washington. He's in Deja Vu. He's the lead man in Deja Vu.
Okay. You know what?
Come on.
C.
C? No, not C. Okay, so either of you can buzz in. It's either Deja Vu. I've been
Mel.
in space before. Okay.
Classes might go to you. A.
It is Deja Vu.
It is Deja Vu.
It stars
Excellent guess.
Denzel Washington and is about some sci-fi time travel nonsense.
Denzel? I'm gonna look him up.
It cost $75 million to make, and the writers were paid $5 million for the script. Ironically, the movie flopped in the box office, only making $64 million, falling $11 million short of breaking even.
Denzel Washington. Yes, I know he is.
Yes, yes.
Yes, he's a very talented actor.
Yes, indeed. Shall we get on to number 5 then?
Please.
Alrighty, number 5. What is the most... What?
Every time I'm on it.
What?
I
You
get so
know, I
stressed.
could write a thesis about this. Let's go.
Go ahead. Continue.
Number 5. What is the...
Jesus
Shush, I'm trying to
Go.
read the question.
Go. Oh, he
What
was in
is...
training day. He wanted an Emmy for that.
No more of you. What is...
I write scripts and watch movies. It's my
class
major.
window.
What is
Number
the...
5.
Get to Jackson DiCarlo!
Just read number 5.
What is the most expensive thing sold on Amazon as of May 2021?
As of May 2021.
Is it A, an Indian-style carpet,
An Indian-style carpet.
B, a 1931 Dracula poster,
1931 Dracula poster.
C, a Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig signed baseball,
Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig signed baseball.
or D, a 26-inch tall crystal?
26-inch tall crystal.
Gosh.
Because, you know, we're forgetting what is being said. I think I should double down on it.
I would still forget.
Okay. Could you name, just not even the correct answer, could you name one of the answers? One of the 4 things we just
Okay,
repeated
you know what? I
twice.
can. Okay, a Dracula poster and
From
a
when?
crystal.
And
What?
how big is the crystal?
I don't know.
Right.
That was D. That's all I know.
26 feet.
Inches.
Thanks, Cos.
Well,
So who's buzzing in?
Oh,
Who's
critical
buzzing in?
listening is dead. I think
Oh, it
chivalry is
is.
dead. Critical listening is dead.
Cascio?
Cascio.
Yes, Cascio.
The Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig signed baseball?
No.
Ooh.
No.
I don't know why I thought this a couple years back. I thought they sold like some type of potato. Maybe that was eBay.
What?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I was thinking about something else. This is so entertaining.
I'm glad
Dracula
someone is
poster.
having fun.
Dracula poster?
Yes, it's
That is
Dracula.
that is correct.
How much was it worth?
Too much.
The spooky poster cost $1.25 million.
Why?
I will let anyone, I'm going to regret this, immediately win if they can tell me who starred in Dracula.
Dracula.
No, the actor. You can also immediately win if you know this. Fellow film major.
On broadcast.
Okay, great.
An older white man.
No, I'm just not even going to set it. You look it up.
In 1931?
Look it up. I don't care. I'm moving on. What is the most expensive? One of the most expensive
Hitchcock.
colors ever produced. No, he's a director.
Oh. That's close.
No.
Yeah.
One of the most expensive colors ever produced, Tyrian
Movies.
purple, was made from the pigment found in what? Is it A, shellfish found in deep waters, B, Tyrian flowers found in rainforests, C, amidal stones found in caves and volcanoes, or D, stomach lining of llamas?
What?
What?
Deep ocean shellfish, flowers from rainforest, stones in caves and volcanoes, or stomach lining of llamas?
For the most expensive color ever produced, Tyrian purple.
Tyrian purple.
That was great. Thanks for that.
Mel.
Yes.
Yes.
A.
Yes.
Correct. Wow.
The murex snail.
shellfish found in deep waters. Do you want to read that fun fact?
No.
Do you want me to read it?
I want to hear.
I'm googling the New York. I can find that in Animal Crossing.
Oh, it's a little spiny snail.
Anyway, it's so expensive that that records show the Roman Emperor Diocletian played. What? He paid 3 times the die's weight in gold for it.
Wow.
Because it looks so nice.
So nice.
I would no. No thanks. It's purple.
Purple's great.
Purple's great. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm not paying 3 times worth as gold though. Weight in gold for purple though.
What year was this though?
When do you think the Roman Empire was, Mel?
Great question. Don't know.
Can you give me just a range?
No, this is not what the question is about.
I will
Bye.
give you a point if you can tell me when the Roman Empire
1
was.
point is not worth it.
What do you mean? It's a free
I'll
point.
put 2 points on it. If you can tell me when the Roman Empire was.
Around when?
Founded and fell. Any between.
No.
No.
No. Gave up.
It's founded in 27 BC.
476 AD.
Can you Google that?
Maybe.
Okay, give Cass a cheating point.
Cheater point.
Why are you whipping out your phone?
It was for Mel. It wasn't for me.
I was still looking at Dracula.
Because your phone's on the table. Get rid of them.
You said look it up after Dracula.
I was being annoyed. And it was more for the audience
down,
that I
put it
just
down.
chose not to tell about.
Okay.
Did you even figure it out who starred in Dracula?
No, I just saw a really creepy picture of a Dracula man.
Not Roman Dracula. Just give me Darkula. Dracula.
Darkula?
What?
Dracula.
Dracula.
Going back to it.
Dankula.
Who wrote Dracula?
Bram Stoker.
Yes, he did.
The only thing I got out of searching that was Keanu Reeves.
Keanu
That's
Reeves
the,
did not.
That's the
Keanu
newer
Reeves.
one. That's the newest, I think.
Yeah,
Newer one.
it was like a
I have no
1992
idea.
movie or something.
Really? Keanu Reeves.
Okay.
Can we continue?
Question next one.
Question 7. How much does the world's most expensive turntable or record player cost? Is it A, $76,000, B, $89,000, C, $99,000, $999. I messed that up. Or D, $112,000.
Mel.
Mel.
B.
$89,000 is incorrect.
Cascio?
Cascio.
C, because it's kind of specific.
C is also incorrect.
That's just 5 nines in a row.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, I crossed that one out immediately out of my head. Come on, turntables are really expensive these days.
Either of you can buzz in.
D. I mean Mel. D.
$112,000.
Yes.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Good job. It is correct.
Because I know that these days, turntable is like.
Oh, this one's wacky. Because this turntable uses a magnesium platter that is magnetically levitated and suspended in a vacuum.
Okay, I'm looking.
To ensure the vinyl record isn't affected by external vibrations.
Huh.
It is wacky.
Does it sound quality? Is it better?
Yeah, because the needle isn't hopping around because the turntable's moving. Because it doesn't move, it magnetically rotates. It's pretty cool.
8. Question 8.
Phones away.
Question number 8.
Go!
Yes, sir.
Oh, you just peeked us. Great. Thanks.
Which of the following released video games has the highest development cost? The most money spent to make a video game.
Oh, Lord.
Is it A, Halo 2, B, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, C, Cyberpunk 2077, or D, Final Fantasy 7?
Cascio.
Cascio.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
You and I both did that. That's correct.
That sounded the oldest in my head, so I was ready to choose.
No,
C.
Cyberpunk is the newest. It came
Yeah.
out last year.
But it was also in development for how many years?
Cyberpunk 2077 was announced in May of 2012 and released in December of 2020. It cost approximately $316 million to develop. However, to the dismay of many, including myself, the game was busted and swarmed in controversy.
It broke
The
my
game
computer.
is continuing development for fixes and future updates, meaning the budget is continuing to grow. And the game's budget is only surpassed by one other game, Star Citizen. This game was also announced in 2012 and it spent over $320 million in development and is currently unreleased. Very interesting case worth researching. Down the rabbit hole, the YouTube series says.
How long does it take for like?
Isn't Star Citizen like in beta or something?
Yeah,
Is
it was a Kickstarter project that raised like $2 million or something like that, and then it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's nuts.
Yeah.
Look it up. It's a very interesting story.
Wait. How long does a
Video game take to make?
Yeah.
Depends on the size of the game and who's making it.
Yeah.
Some of them take like a few years. Some of them take like longer. I know it's a very vague answer, but it really just depends.
It really depends on who's
Well,
making it. How big it
a
is.
couple years. Give me.
Let's see. The time between Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart Wii. What was that? Oh, that was their 7 in between. I don't know. It depends. Smash Wii U, and then there was Smash Ultimate that came out in 2018. Really, anywhere from like 2 to 6 years. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, it depends.
Cool.
Alrighty.
9.
Number 9.
9.
Number
Niff.
9.
9.
The world's
9.
That's not me this time.
The world's most expensive bicycle sold at auction for $500,000.
9.
And was used by Lance Armstrong in the 2009 Tour de France. See what
9.
I did there? 2009. Anyways, what real animal part?
What? Can you read the question again? I'm getting confused with all the 9s.
Yeah, Jackson.
9.
Number 9. The world's most expensive bicycle sold at auction for $500,000 and was used by Lance Armstrong in the 2009 Tour de France.
2009.
What real animal part was incorporated into the bicycle's design? Was it A, butterfly wings, B, swordfish scales, C, elephant ivory, or D, bald eagle feathers?
Mel.
D, bald eagle feathers is incorrect.
Cascio?
Elephant ivory is also incorrect and very illegal.
Mel.
Not to get political on High Noon or anything.
I don't know. I know it's like bad to hunt elephants, but like you can't like owning ivory trade is bad. But like,
Well, this was built in 2009, so yes, that would have been illegal.
Yes.
when was
When was
ivory
ivory
made illegal?
Fantastic. In 1990.
Oh, 30. Oh yeah, it was just straight up banned.
Yes.
Interesting.
See, I know my ivory.
What can I do
facts.
with my ivory? This website says.
Comes with the number.
Oh yeah, near total ban of commercial trade of elephant ivory in 2016 as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Wild. Okay.
I know my ivory facts. Come on now.
Welcome back to Just the Facts.
Shut it down.
We are your
Self-insert. Anyways.
Mel buzzed in.
Mel buzzed in. Is it butterfly wings or swordfish scales?
Swordfish scales.
No.
That is incorrect.
You're wrong.
Cascio gets the point for this one.
9.
Yeah.
It was butterfly wings.
How?
Wow.
I crossed that one in my head immediately.
Read the funny line.
The fun fact is the bike's artist/creator Damien Hirst came under fire by many animal protection organizations for his inclusion of real butterfly wings. It was literally just like butterfly wings pasted onto the. Yes, please search this up.
Lance Armstrong.
It is wacky. It is just like
Butterfly
hundreds
bike.
of different types of butterfly wings just plastered onto this bike. I mean,
That's
if their
very-
if their wings are on the bike, I'm gonna assume.
But like.
No, they just taped live butterflies.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant
This
like.
looks kind of lame, honestly. It
Oh,
looks
it's
like a children's
it's
Toys R Us
hideous.
park.
It's truly hideous.
Yeah,
by
it's stupid.
Butterfly.
I mean, I hope he bought them dead. Like, I hope he didn't like
That's-
just buy a
that's what
bunch
I
of
meant.
butterflies and just rip them apart.
I hope so. I hope they were.
Okay, next question now. 10. I
10.
already knew this answer. What is the most expensive app on the Apple App Store?
10.
What is the most expensive app on the Apple App Store? Is it A, VIP Black app, B, Alpha Trader app, C, Water Globe app, or D, Minecraft Pocket Edition app? That one, I remember seeing that price as a kid and being, what the? You're gonna make me, yeah?
Is it Minecraft?
No.
You never know.
I know.
Mel?
I know. Mel.
A.
What is A?
VIP Black.
That is correct.
What is that?
This app is known as the Millionaires app.
I knew it.
I'm pretty sure it costs $999.
Is it like a dating app?
No. You get VIP treatment from companies' luxury partners.
there
Once
is
you
such thing.
purchase the
Huh.
app, you have to verify that your assets are above $1 million to be accepted.
Yes.
I remember looking that up on the App Store one time and as a kid and being like, oh, that's funny. It costs $100. Now how's nice? So too bad Minecraft costs 7.
Nice.
Number 11.
I thought there was only.
There's 12.
There's 12 questions.
It's trivia slightly after 12. It's high noon, Friday.
Continue. You're unhinged today. Is everything okay?
Number 11.
11.
Which city is home to the most expensive parking spot worth $1.3 million? Is it A, New York?
Forget about it.
B, Hong Kong?
Don't know what to say about Hong Kong.
C, Tokyo?
That's where Kiro is from.
D, London?
No, he's not
Mel.
from Tokyo. Just
Mel.
London is Whistle-Liston, isn't it? No.
See?
I shouldn't make
Tokyo is
Yeah.
incorrect. Cascio.
Is it the good old state of New York?
The good old state of New York is incorrect.
No.
The good old state of New York is the most expensive city.
Mel.
Either between China.
Hong Kong
Oh.
Hong
or
Kong.
London.
Let's go for B.
B,
Which
Hong
is-
Kong.
Okay.
That is very much
Stop.
correct.
Oh,
Hey.
Good job, Hong Kong.
I did not like them. I was like,
It only
yes.
took the third attempt. Fun fact, in June 2021, a luxury building sold one of its parking spaces for $1.3 million.
I knew it was.
This equates to about $10,000 per square foot.
Wow.
All right, here we are. The last question,
The
folks.
last question. Very, very important. Very important you guys get this correct.
What is the most expensive hat in
Oh, no.
Roblox?
Oh, I thought you meant
no.
hat in general.
Is it A,
What's a
the
Roblox?
Sparkle Time Bandana?
It's all yours, Cos.
B, the Violet Valkyrie? C, Mr. Tentacles? Or D, Sir Rich McMoneyston III disguise? These are all
Sounds
real.
appealing.
These are all real. Who's gonna buzz in first?
I'm like,
Would you like a description of each hat?
honestly, yes, please.
The Sparkle
Cascio.
Time...
Oh, Cos. go
Cascio.
ahead.
Mr. Tentacles?
No, Mr.
Tentacles
Tentacles
is-
is classic Darien Lake
Is that C?
squid hat.
Yes, that was C.
No.
Mel.
B?
B is what?
Purple.
The Violet Valkyrie?
Violet, yeah.
That is correct.
Oh my god.
The Violet Valkyrie cost 50,000 Robux, which is about 225 real bucks.
I went, what's my favorite color?
That game was added to the game in 2019 and looks all right.
So it says it looks pretty cool.
I changed my mind. I don't like it.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look at the final scores. I'm running the calculations, and we're gonna see what the final scores are. Alex, you tell us who wins.
Okie dokie.
Just go right to the winner, and how because there's only 2 of them. It's a
Yes.
duel.
The winner of
Get off your
Get
phone!
off your phone!
Violet
Looking at the hat.
Erase all of Mel's points.
No, stop it. I'm taking the hat.
It's the Violet Valkyrie.
I did not look that up. I just put Violet hat Roblox. I've never
The
played
winner
Roblox. Sorry.
of the most expensive trivia and still undefeated trivia champion is Mel. Cascio, you have been dethroned as
Thrilled.
undefeated.
I'm so
Thrilled.
Mel,
Yeah.
this is your 3rd win this semester.
Thank you.
You had 8 points.
Yes.
Cascio had 4.
Cascio had 4 plus a point, 5 point, and a cheater point, but Jackson
Cancel
erased
that.
those, which is pretty rude
To
of
be
him.
fair, it was mostly me the entire time being like, C or D, which is that's more appealing.
Wow.
Thank you. Yay.
Remember when like trivia was like real high class and like
Fun.
fun and like
I put that into it.
real competitive and was like enjoyable to
Remember when
record?
High Noon was live?
Remember when this was a spectacle production?
Cos. Thank you. Wow. No, you win. You win.
Nothing to do with the fact that trivia is what it is now. But okay.
What? Yo.
Anyway.
What a mic drop.
What is the most expensive hospital bill? Because we're gonna need to find out in a few minutes.
Really?
So, I got a crowbar.
Yes.
I think that's a rusty plank over there.
Yes.
You wanna pick that one up?
Okay.
This right here is also a nondescript tool. that's in my hands.
Yeah.
Listen to that sound effect. Cool. Well, we've got some unruly contestants to break in. So we'll see you next time on High Noon Trivia, and we'll give it back to our host.
Back to our host.
Back to our host as we go to work. Bye. I'll teach you to respect trivia.
Hey
guys, how's trivia going? This is going
Serves you right. Serves you right, Jackson. I'll be here next week.
Cracking bone sound effect. Lightning, lightning, lightning.
That wraps it up for this week's broadcast of High Noon Friday. Thank you for joining us, and make sure you tune in next week at the same time, same place. High Noon Friday has been brought to you on WCVF 88.9 FM The Voice and WDVL 89.5 The Inferno on the web.
High Noon Friday is assembled through collaboration with students from Dr. Daly's Audio Production 2 class. Our producers and scriptwriters are Jackson DiCarlo, Alex Erwin, Chloe Kowalyk, and Hunter Halterman. Sports is prepared and read by Trevor Hauer. News is presented and read by both Cascio Fonseca and jazzman Josh Ribakove. And weather is prepared and read by Jules Hoepting. Tune in next week for another great edition of High Noon Friday. I'm Chloe Kowalyk.
And I'm Hunter Halterman. Thanks for listening, and make sure to tune in next week. Same time, same place. Have a great weekend, Fredonia.